up, you guys? Epic here with another tutorial for you guys this week on the butterfly kick and the butterfly twist. I'll show you how to do the butterfly kick and teach you how to use the butterfly kick into teaching you the butterfly twist part. So real quick, let me demonstrate. Butterfly kick and the butterfly twist. Basically, the butterfly kick is probably one of the easiest tricks in the book to learn, especially when you're just getting into tricking. All it is the lift of the leg behind you, not in front of you, while you're facing the ground. So you start facing the ground like here, and you just jump and switch your feet. Obviously with momentum, of course. And the momentum part, the introduction into any of the movements, you can do the spin steps, or you can do the real basic one that I like to do. And it's harder to do because you have to create the momentum rather than build it with the spin steps, but it's the same thing, just take away the first spin step so it's less confusing. You start here, you basically hop backwards, you throw the leg back like this. You start with your upper body stay on this side, you dip low. When you dip low, you want to think about getting your chest parallel to the ground. So you're here, dipping from one side, swinging from that side to the other side, and don't go like this. Never lift your back, you lift your legs. So you get the dip, lift, and push. That lift is going to get you the rotation around that you need. That push is going to get you that height that you need. And if you get a nice powerful dip, you can swing your arms like balls and chains. So you're here, and you go out, bam. And then with the butterfly twist, you just pull it in and wrap. So the butterfly kick, taking all that, you're here, you got this, make sure you get that dip. That's probably the most important part about doing any of these is getting that dip. If you don't have a powerful dip, you're going to have to muscle it. With this dip, makes it a lot easier because you're creating momentum and using it to go into the variation. So you're here, dip, lift that back leg behind you as you're swinging your body out that way, and then jump and switch your feet. So here, dip, up, jump, switch, and turn to stand up tall. All right, one thing you want to watch out for is kind of throwing your leg up in front of you. A lot of people when they're doing their butterfly kicks, they start going here and they go like that. Pay attention to your posture. You don't want your chest to be too high as opposed to the rest of your body. You don't want to come off in front of you or even to the side of you. You've got to make sure you're throwing it behind you and keep your legs straight. Now, the butterfly twist, very similar, but you got to make sure that you set up into the butterfly kick before you twist. If you twist too soon, if you wrap too early, you're going to fall and it's not going to be fun. You got to make sure you have that good control of that B kick that sends you up high, and then straighten your body out, punch the armpit, hold on for dear life, spot for that ground, plant the leg and kick. So, because this is a movement that involves going in the air, I can't really walk you guys through it slowly, but I'm gonna walk you guys through the couple motions, and I'll show you some slow-mos at the end of the tutorial so you guys can kind of see detail and pay attention to foot placement, body placement, the timing and everything like that. Just trial and error, drill it as many times as you can, and each time always aim for perfection. That's the best way you're gonna learn this, the much fastest way. So the butterfly kick, you start here, get that bit there, you dip. Just like the butterfly twist, the butterfly kick, you go up. Once you're in the air, with this momentum here, all this momentum going that way, you wanna use that and feel that momentum, and you're gonna use that as you go this way, and you're in the air, you bring your legs together. So this back leg's gonna come up and meet that one, while your arms are gonna go here and twist. So you're up, boom, twist, wrap, see the ground, plant that foot, and kick out. That whole kicking motion is gonna be very challenging, so sometimes you might be landing 2 feet at the same time, which is okay. Even if you don't do it flat to the ground like you want to do, mainly for tricking, you wanna at least get horizontal. That way you have much more control over at least getting your feet around, and then worry about the form of being flat and horizontal and parallel to the ground. Now timing, knowing when to open up and look for that ground, is all about feeling it. If you have a mat or you have a soft surface or even water or something that you feel confident just throwing it into, you can do that and pay attention to timing. That way you just, learn how to come here, wrap, spot, bam. Because it all happens so quickly and you can't exactly expect to know when to open up, when to look, how to look, etc., your first couple times. So it's really just trial and error and always aiming for perfection, but paying attention to what your body's doing. That kick out. The kick out is optional. You don't have to do the kick out, but if you're a tricker, the kick out's gonna help you guys a lot, especially when you can learn to land your B twist standing with your chest upright. Otherwise, if you're landing here and you're gonna go into like bigger combos where you swing through or plant, pop flash or pop full, pop cork, whatever, you're gonna have to muscle it from here and it's not gonna be as easy as if you land your chest upwards, because that swing through and that pop is gonna be much easier because you're gonna be right here already, so it just sets you right up for that. Okay, so take all those motions, apply them, take a minute to let your brain process it for a second. When you go into your next training session, remember each and every detail movement that I mentioned. You wanna set up into the B kick, the butterfly kick first, and then twist. That's the best way you're gonna get the best form, and that's where it's gonna be the most easiest to learn when it comes to doing your butterfly twist. Butterfly kick, all it really is just a dip, bring leg up behind you, jump, switch, and pivot out of it. When you guys learn how to get the momentum and you get a nice powerful dip, you can launch yourself in the air or fly 10, 15 feet and have so much fun with it. A lot of you guys may have the issue, and this happens with almost everybody that I know who has always learned a B-twist, is you will lose it and you'll gain it, and then you'll lose it again, and then you'll gain it again. And you'll start feeling like, what am I doing? You feel like your body's just throwing your body in different angles. The best way to fix that, and it just happened to me while doing this tutorial, is to punch the armpit. I found that I was trying to just throw myself and then kind of muscle it when I was trying to get the Slo-Moes, and I was twisting like all funky like. So if you focus on the arms as well as the legs, then it should balance it out and bring you around just enough to where you can kind of control that kick so you're not landing off axis. Because remember, if you take off at an angle, you're going to land at an angle. So the best way that I did to fix that is as I took off, I went up. Once I'm up in the air, you punch. And those of you guys who are learning that, make sure you really emphasize that so you don't have to suffer the consequences of forgetting your B-twist and having to relearn it. Here's a few Slo-Moes for you guys so you guys can just watch, observe, pay attention to detail, look at foot placement, body placement, watch how I look over my shoulders, look at how I swing my momentum, look at how I plant my feet, the directions of the pointing of the feet. Just any details you guys can find, just pay attention or just enjoy watching it. Thanks a lot for watching, you guys. I'm Epic. This is a tutorial for the B kick and the B twist, or butterfly kick / butterfly twist. Thanks, you guys. Take great care and stay positive.